Yeah. What's good, family? Aha. Are you ready? Chia. Chia. Yeah. Are you ready? What's good, famo? Ayo. What's going on, fam? It's your man, VKJ. We are back once again with a live discussion, family. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hit that like button, family. As you come in the door, hit that like button, fam. What's good? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on, family? I see you. I see you. I see you. Are you excited to talk about this today? I know. We've been waiting a couple of days, right? Couple days to discuss this episode 5, family. Man, what a crazy episode, fam. But definitely hit that like button as you're coming in the door. You know what to do, fam. Hit that like button if you're here for the very first time, whether you're watching live or on the replay. Definitely subscribe. We're going to get into it, fam. We got a lot to get into today. I see you, fam. Let me see who's in the building real quick. All right. Let me see who's in the building. DeMarcus Vaughn is in the building. What's good, brother? What's good? All right. Latoya. Latoya's in the building. What's good? My guy, DeMarcus Vaughn in the building. What's good? Greta's in the building. What's good, Greta? How you doing? Courtney is back. What's up, Courtney? How you doing? Welcome. Fire Emergency in the building. N.L. Hancock is in the building. What's good, family? What's good? Thank you for coming through. Definitely hit that like button. You know what? It's gonna be crazy. We got a long discussion. We got a lot to talk about, fam. But I'm excited, and you know I'm not doing this by myself. So let me bring up my partner in rhyme and crime. Yours truly, the number one sweet pea of the sweet peas. That's right, Ashley from My Sweet Perspective. Let's go.
Hey, family. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? All right?
Yeah.
Big auntie energy today.
Big
Jay.
auntie
That's how
energy.
I'm feeling. Yes, big.
Okay.
Got my new hat on. Listen.
I like that. I like it. Y'all like it? Put some fire emojis for the hair. The big hair don't care, all right? Let's go. Listen, we got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to get into. Family. Oh my God. This hola. Oh, whoa. Queen. Hola. Happy Sabado and all that good, yo. All right. That's it. That's all I do with Spanish. How y'all doing, fam? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Listen, how you doing, ma'am? How are you?
You know what? I'm good with mixed emotions after episode 5, but I'm doing really, really well. How are you? How do you feel?
I'm doing great. I mean, again, we're going to rate it. We're going to get into it, but this was definitely a deep episode full of action and a whole lot. Like, to me, it was like, I got like criterias, right? So if a movie or TV show can make you cry, laugh, happy, sad, and the whole 9 all in one session, it's pretty great to me. So we're going to get into it. We're going to... Come on, God, DeMarcus, salute DeMarcus. Charles in charge, baby. Let's go. All right. Now, not yet.
Here we go. Lord.
Hold on. we gonna get there. We gonna get there. Trust me, I got you, fam. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. What's going on? I see you, Monique 69 Ways. Welcome. Listen. We got a lot to get into. I'm ready. Let me know y'all ready in the chat. Let me know you ready if you're watching the replay. Hashtag ready, hashtag replay, hashtag we in there, hashtag just give me a 1, a 7, whatever. Just put something in the chat. We're going to get this thing popping, man, because I'm excited. As you see, I am excited. All right, I'm excited. Let's bring it down. Let's bring the music down because, I just want to start off by saying that I'm absolutely excited about this episode, and I'm excited about this first person, the person we've been talking about all season long,
Lord.
And I'm so happy to see that he's doing what he has to do in order to step up. And I want us to sing this song. Family, so sing along with me. We're gonna sing the number one hit from my guy Charles in Charge. That's right, Mr. Flannery. We're going to sing it together. All right, y'all ready? We're going to sing this song together. You ready? You ready? Get your guitars ready. Get everything ready. Get it all tuned up. Here we go. We didn't see it coming. Time just moves so fast. Oh, yeah. And now we're slipping. Family. Oh, what you talking about? Nah, don't be wah me. Listen, this is my favorite joint right here. Your man broke it down. He broke it down. Listen, we're gonna get back to it. I just wanted us to sing this song. You didn't see it coming, did you? You didn't see it coming, did you? Mm-hmm.
We'll get into it. He still wasn't in the right, but I mean, at least it seemed his
he was
intentions were pure in this. No, he wasn't. He still did it wrong.
He did it all right,
Charles
baby.
still did it wrong. He did it
everything
wrong.
happened the way it was supposed to happen. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. When we get there.
But his intentions were pure. I will give Charles that. This time.
You being fair. Thank you. All right. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Is wild today. All right.
I love y'all. That's why y'all the vacay fam, the sweet peas. I love y'all. We love y'all for real because y'all really give us the energy. Y'all got the mad jokes too. You think we got jokes? Y'all the number one with the jokes for real. Y'all the number one. Y'all get all the praise for all of that. But let's get to it, fam. Let's start it off. Let's go. Let's do it. Again, we are covering BMF season 3, episode 5. This is the live discussion with myself, VKJ, and Ashley from My Sweet Perspective. Let's go to the first part of it all. As you know, it's a breakdown. I know y'all probably can see it if you're on your phone. If you can't, don't worry about it. I'm going to read it to you. I'm really going to read the quote from Big Meech, right? Because he said, when it comes to anyone violating me, my name, or anything associated with me, I'm going to lead by example and get in the field and put in all the work necessary to protect the name, empire, and the family. End quote, Demetrius Big Meech Flannery. What do you think about this beginning and what he was saying as far as, him just being protective over the family and making sure he's staying right there, in the fight with the people? What do you think about that?
That's one thing I love about Big Meech. Hear me, because it's on site. It's not no questions, right? We're not having any long discussions. But if I see you, it's on site. It's right then. We're not going to play around. I'm not going to laugh in your face and then do something different. And all about my family, I'm riding. So I am completely on Big Meech's side. I have so much respect for him in the way he approaches his crew, the way he stands 10 toes down. You know what I mean? I respect that. You can only respect a man that carries that type of energy.
Absolutely. And then we begin. Here we are. We got T, baby boy T. Tender D is now down in the ATL. And it begins with T talking, the Bible says, you're not promised tomorrow. And he says, that's the same thing they say in the game, right? So here we are. We are in the Platinum Palace. We partying it up. Niecy partying up. Your boy right there. Your boy Rip got the paper. He throwing everything on the lady's bottom side. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's having a good time. You know what I'm saying? That's right. He's spreading that money, right? Let me see. Spreading it. Absolutely. He making it rain, right? Absolutely. So here we go. Angel, I miss you, daddy. He's like, I miss that ass, right?
Honey, Angel in love at this point. She said, he take care of me. He love me. He respect me. Angel is in hog heaven at this point, all about Meech. He done showed her what a real one can do for your life.
That's right. Taking care of her, you know what I'm saying? Making sure she's safe, making sure she knows that she is of value, you know what I'm saying? But she getting her money and she don't got to share it with Greenie Green. And we ain't see Greenie Green, but again, we are waiting for him to come back because you already know. He gonna come back sometime soon. But we ain't worried about him right now, right?
Not
so here we, here we are with Loco, right? And Loco like, yo, Dimitri. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to talk, bro. We need to talk, bro. Like, get these ladies out of here, right? So he's like, yo, Detroit, you move rapido. You move a rapido in Detroit.
Rapido.
And Meech, again, being the honorable dude that he is, he said, yo, my brother helped me out with that. My hombre, you know what I'm saying? Hombre helped me out with that. You know what I mean? He's in Detroit. He helped me out a lot. He's like, for real? Oh, okay. And what did he do? Loco's like, all right, cool. Gives him a handshake and the whole nine. All right, finally, man. Finally, T is cool with Loco.
Finally, he ends somewhere, honey. T been struggling this season for acceptance.
He for real. From
but
the
he said,
boys.
You his brother, you in, you made a move. And now it's time to expand. Meech like, yeah, and we got some other places on deck. We trying to take it, loco.
That's right. That's right. Talking about St. Louis and the whole nine. He's like, muy bien, right? But here comes Snake ass Stacks. I hate just seeing him. And shout out to 2 Chainz. But the character I'm talking about, man, every time I see him, I'm just like, ugh, I just want to throw up in my mouth. Like, it's a freaking snake. Like, he's just terrible, right? This is way before he had that conversation with Glock. I just was not feeling Stacks at all. I mean, do you feel the same way? Or
I did.
off?
I didn't like him from the beginning. You know, it was like he up to something. Like the first time he walked away, I said, "Oh, he can't be trusted. He is no good, up to no good." And a person like that, you know, it's always going to end how it's going to end because he doesn't owe allegiance to anybody. You know what I mean? He's not loyal to anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
Stacks
find out
is
a whole
whole clown. Right, DeMarcus, a clown.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's keep it going. Here we go. Listen, but see, it's always Stacks, right? It's always Stacks setting it off. Yo, let me meet your little brother. Okay, welcome to the A and the whole nine. But soon as they, still trying to party, like, yo, look who's over there. And they run over there, and who they beating down? Remy and the crew, right? The Techwood crew. They always, he said, every time we look, we at war. We fighting. We doing all this and that. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. What you think about Nishi though with the bottle though?
I mean, I'm here for our good niece. You know what I'm saying? She came ready to ride. I didn't know she was really going to be about that life. I know that she's going to school. She's pursuing the law. You know what I mean? So I didn't anticipate it, honey. But she said all about my uncle and this crew, my family. I'm a ride, and I was here for it. I said, but back up, sis. Swing the bottle, but then let the fellas handle it. Because
you saw that, right? You saw
they
that,
still
right?
Men at the end of the day.
Oh yeah. She bashed dude, and then T came in, was like, bah. You know what I'm saying? T did his thing too. I was like, all right. Well, T from the D, you know how to squabble, you know what I mean? You know how to get down, right? So, I mean, they going in with it. And yeah, now they outside. You see Diesel right there giving them like 50 pounds, like, yeah, thanks for welcoming me home, Meech, and all of this and that. Diesel gave him like 1,000 pounds, like, yo, I love it. But T is like, yo, what's this about, dog? I thought you was out here partying and you out here brawling. Like, yeah, come on. Like, come on. You know what I'm doing out here. So I'm gonna meet some opposition, right? Opposition is gonna come. So what the heck? What do you think is happening? Right? So let's see here. They look over and they see this guy right here. Mac Attack. He's a boxer. Okay. Boxer. Some people say, oh, he looks too small, whatever, but they see him and they see him flossing, right?
That boy clean.
That boy good. That boy clean. He got the jewels. He got this fancy car. And T's like, oh man, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. He just straight a fan, like right away.
Did you get the moment? Did you get the insight in that moment that these cars with the hidden safes and all that stuff are going to be something they'll use in the future?
I was going there. And here we are. I know you had me a little bit. Absolutely. Because he said it's a bulletproof safe, right? So yeah, I thought, oh, Meech is going to use this to transport stuff all across the country. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. We on the same page. Shout out to everybody that called that out. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the people saying. Y'all called that out. Did y'all peep that, family? Did y'all peep that? Yeah. No doubt. Again, I'm going to be moving slides around, so I'm not going to be able to get to all your comments, but I appreciate the comments. If you want to highlight it, you know what to do. Hit that super chat. Or if you want to, hit that Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Where's the Cash App at? Y'all know what the Cash App is. VKJTV and then Ashley. Let me just bring it up. Just in case y'all want to hit the Cash App and support the channel, there it is right there. All right? So, fam, let's get to it, man. So, yeah, I'm thinking it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. They're going to start moving stuff. Meech, again, he's seeing the vision. That's what I really saw. I really saw that Meech is like his vision is opening up even more, right? So, first it was the highways, right? And then it was meeting St. Louis. And then it was, just Atlanta in general, as far as the opportunity, right? Jack the Rapper, that opened up his vision even more to gain more people through that. And now this car right here, we're going to use that car to definitely transport.
Yep. Private jets. I mean, we got cars, we got planes, we got, Meech is thinking that the world is at his fingertips, endless possibilities.
That's right. And here we go now. He's talking to him. Yeah. Shots ring off.
Man.
First casualty of the night. My man that gave him 50 pounds is gone. Diesel. Do that again. Keep doing it. Why?
No, that was heartbreaking for some mess. You know what I mean? Just to further we find out, right? But it just heartbreaking, needless, senseless, just
right.
Cowardly, all of the above.
But we find out it was all a setup, right? We find out it was all a setup. As we move on, we see this dude right here. I don't care if the bandit cuts off his head or not. I just don't like snakes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 2 Chainz though. But I'm talking about the character. And this dude, he just like, yo, it had to be the motherfucking Techwood boys, man. We need to ride on them. What you think about this? And he's skeptical, but he's like, yo, we got to do what we got to do. What do you think about this?
I was just proud of my baby Meech in this moment because, right, at first I'm like, Meech, now you smarter than the average bear. You know Stacks ain't coming with no real information. And to know he had the foresight even in this moment, I was like, okay. But yeah, he come in there talking about this is what's going to happen tonight. This is our time to get them. They got to pay, blah, 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 trying to get them hyped, thinking they're stupid.
Right.
Meech ain't no fool. Meech ain't no fool, Stacks. But yeah.
Yeah, he ain't no fool. And, he just playing along, right? He's playing along because even when he approached him when they was in the club and he was like, yo, what's up? Da, da, da. I kind of read that Meech was like, yeah, I'm going to give you £1, but I'm still watching you with one. I got one eye open on you because I really don't trust you. This was the second time you left. This wasn't the first time. This is the second time you bounced on us. I mean, come on.
And the fake robbery and all that. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Can't forget that. Can't forget that. Shout out to you. Can't forget that fake robbery, man. Messing up the whole Waffle House situation. I couldn't even eat. I was mad for you, Meech. I was mad for you, bro.
Cinnamon raisin toast and my cheese eggs. So yeah.
That's it. But Meech is like, yo, we got to do what we got to do. T was like, yo, we got to talk to people in St. Louis, man. Just like you said, we need to ride out to St. Louis. But he like, yo, right now we can't even think about that. We got to get at these cats because they violating. You know what I mean? They took out Diesel. We got to do something about it. But if you look at the bottom, you see T is definitely suspicious of freaking Stacks. You know what I'm saying? So the radar is on. We already suspicious. Meech already suspicious. T already suspicious. Like we knew that it was going to happen in this episode. I knew it was going to go down. I knew it was going to be crazy. Yeah. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. Family, hit that like button as you step in. Let's talk about it. Let's get to it. This is the next scene. All of y'all was talking junk. Talking about, now he going back to the old sister from the old church. I knew it was innocent. I knew he was innocent. He wouldn't go and do all of this and that and get Diesel and paint the freaking walls to destroy everything.
After 18 years, yeah.
To destroy everything, give the man his credit. He went there to talk to his sister for help.
But can we talk about it, Jay? Can we talk about it for real? Can we talk about this on a real level?
No. You know why? Because I know on a real level, no, we can't. You know why? Because this is a story, and I know where you're going to go. I already said it. I said it on my first reaction. He should have met at the church. He should have met here. He should have told his wife this. What? Go ahead. I'm listening.
Here's all I'm trying to say in this moment. Good intentions, right?
Yes.
Done in a crazy way never elicit the response that we want. Okay. So knowing his past, honey, knowing the public shame and embarrassment that he has caused my auntie Lucille, the appropriate thing would have been had another person come, have the band come. Don't meet with this woman grabbing on her hand in public. Sometimes it is about what it looks like, unfortunately. I will say he did go into this innocent hearted for once. Okay. But we just you need to help. You need to help Uncle Charles, okay, with his approach in the way he's doing things, because Cousin Estelle came in, pack his stuff. I seen him, he all hugged up with some tramp at the diner. Like, come on, don't even let your good be evil spoken of. You know what I'm saying? And that's the book. That's the book. And that's all I want to say. But he was innocent. You were right. He was innocent.
Look, thank you. Okay, cool. I hear what you're saying. It's all about perception. Perception is reality. I did say in my first reaction that why didn't he just meet her at the church with the band or called up another guy, whatever. This was his bandmate. She obviously knows music, and he went to her in a trusting manner, and it was innocent, right? Innocent. And here we go, jumping to conclusions, right? Mother freaking Estelle, jumping to conclusions. Oh my God, running off. You clearly see she would have went over and said, "Hey, Charles, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? "Hey, Charles, how you doing? Yeah, good to see you here. Oh, who's this right here? Oh, this is from the church. Okay, what's going on? Oh, well, don't tell Lucille, but I'm working on a song for her." That
No,
would
she
have
couldn't do that. That tea was too hot, and she want Lucille with a good doctor.
messy.
So Estelle
Messy.
has her own motives as well. You know what I'm saying? I
Estelle
mean,
is super messy.
it's a
Messy.
fine line. That's why they say, Chad, if you going through it with your man, okay, unless you ready to leave or take some real action, don't get people too involved with it. Because
Yeah,
you beat him, forgave him, moved on, went
but the
about your
whole
life,
family don't.
and
I know
everybody else
about
still
that.
hate him. Yeah.
I know about that. Yeah, exactly. I'm saying when I break up, the whole family got to break up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, oh, well, we was friends. I became friends with her. No. We broken up. That's it. There's no more. But no. So on one hand, I'm going to say this. And be fair. On one hand, I can understand Estelle and her anger, right? Lucille was hurt. You got caught. You got caught. He got caught eating your. It's all good. So on one hand, you never know. You know what I'm saying? The camera might shoot right on you. You'd be like, So on one hand, like I was saying, on one hand, I get why Estelle was upset. I understand. Her cousin got hurt. She don't want her cousin getting hurt again. So of course you're gonna run over. This is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, she jumped to conclusions instead of like saying, "Hey, you know what? Let me go over. Let me find out before I even tell her. Let me find out. You know what I'm saying? Let me just see what's going on first." But she just went crazy. I was like, "Oh my God!"
She did. She came in there like that was her man in her house. She said,
Like,
pack your stuff.
What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on. Hold on. Where's the other one? Is this the other one? Oh, no. Okay. Look, we'll get to that. Let's talk about Brian. He, hey, you getting springed out. What? You somebody's getting you out and you got a ride outside. So when you heard that, did Henry ring in your ears or what?
I think we have to remember what I said the first episode when he and Henry met, right? That either Bryant was going to have to take out Henry or Henry was going to take out Bryant, because at this point, Charles has failed 2 missions. 2 out of 2 he's failed. He's 0-2. That's the record, okay? And so
you said Charles, or you mean
I mean Bryant.
Right. You got Charles on the brain.
Charles?
Yeah, you said Charles.
Bryant. Okay. We knew he was going to fail the mission. So I knew at some point it was going to come down. He was either going to have to try to take Henry out or Henry was going to try to take him out, right? Because he's been a failure. Come on. Her cousin got unalived in the first one, and now he messed up the big mission to cancel Meech and Terry. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I mean, it was inevitable. But what the thing that pissed me off about this scene is the fact that you put this Ronnie-like character in the back seat with the crazy eyes.
Right.
Bryant knew what time it was immediately. If you want to do the job right, get somebody unsuspecting that's going to dap him up, that's going to laugh and giggle first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can't be this stoic Looney Tune in the back seat looking like he got, unaliving on the brain. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Come on, man. Bryant knew. Bryant been in the game long enough to know.
Again, Brian is street smart. He's a cop. He knows what's going on. Like, just like you said, and I said the same thing the other night. I was like, bro, just at least be like, yo, what's up, Brian? Are you cool? Just make it seem like it's cool. He was like, I'm ready to unalive him right now. Give me the word, bro. Give me the word, cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, it's make it so obvious. Made it so obvious. All right, let's flip the script. Let's go here. Let's talk about it. They are trying to figure this thing out from the other night. You know what I'm saying? When Jen got shot and the whole 9, they're trying to find out now who is the ambulance, the other guy that was in the ambulance, right? The ambulance driver. And who is Henry, right? At the same time, you see Jen kind of like, I know, but I don't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right?
I knows it. I knows what happened, but I can't tell you, Amberson. I can't tell you yet.
Yeah, yeah,
Not in
yeah.
the police house. Not at the
Right.
station, at least.
Right. Did you kind of see this foreshadowing coming? Because again, we're gonna go back to Amberson back and forth a little bit, but I kind of saw it coming. I didn't expect it to happen now, but I kind of saw it coming because when people, like I said the other night, when people are giving too much personal information on a
Mhm.
show, same way Sal Baselli did, same way all other people did in Power. Oh yeah, my mother and my grandmother on the second side, they're about to make a pie, and I'm about to go over there and have some fun. Like, it's unnecessary information that we don't need to know. That's kind of like a giveaway. Did you kind of get that and feel that?
Yeah, when people start talking about, the people, long life isn't long, or, I don't have no problem with this. I saw the light. I went to the light was beautiful. I ain't scared to go.
Right.
When they start talking really morbid in these shows,
Yeah.
girl, and you're divulging too much. You really don't know Jen yet. Like, y'all been
Right.
partners for a little bit, but you didn't told her about your drug habit. You didn't talk to her about your strained relationship with your family. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the light, going to the light, yeah, no, it didn't surprise me at all. But what did surprise me is that it happened so soon in the season.
Yes.
I thought we'd get at least a couple good episodes. Maybe we would have gotten to the penultimate episode, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then that would have happened. But yeah, 5 shocked me, but not the fact that she
Yeah.
gone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Five shot me with a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? Especially Diesel. I was like, that was unexpected. That was out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. Your boy's like, yo, man, what are you doing? You out here with a war, and what are you talking about? You're gonna go into Techwood. Let me give you a lesson. Let me give you a lesson. He's like, man, I don't got no time to hear that. You know what I'm saying? T, you my little brother. Nah, let me give you a lesson, man. The reason why we lost Vietcong is because we went on their territory, and that's what you about to do right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to do that. What do you think about that whole
I
conversation?
I need Terry though. It's such a double standard, right? Because when Terry on his tear in Mission, he can just go, 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 go. But when
Right.
Meech want to do it, he always got something to say. I need Terry just to relax, get in the back seat, let Big Brother drive because he's
Yeah.
been doing a better job at driving the car. Let
Mm-hmm.
let let Meech make the decision. Terry, I love you, Terry. Terry.
Yeah.
Hold on, quick moment for Terry. Terry, you know how I feel about you, okay? You know how I feel about you. But I'm gonna need you to let Big Meech make the big boy decisions for now. Okay? That's what I need from you, Terry, but you fine. You know how I feel about you.
You see how she put on the daggone motherfucking 800 number voice, yo. You know what I'm saying? I like it though. I like that though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a bomb for that one. You know what I'm saying? If this doesn't work out, 800 number for Ashley, yo, straight up.
Call me, pick up the phone. Only the real ones know remember that from back in the
I
day.
remember that. I remember. I never called. I never called because my
Okay.
mama would have beat me. What's this 800 number on this bill? Because back then we had to pay for long distance. So
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
and 800 numbers popped right out. But so, man, I thought it was brave of him, but at the same time, I was thinking like, okay, Terry is being very rational, and it's true. You going on somebody else's turf, you definitely don't have an advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have an advantage at all. And I thought that it was just like, yo, Meech, like kind of think about what he's saying. But he did say, we're gonna find their weakness, and then we're gonna take advantage of that. We're gonna take
Yep.
advantage of that.
Exploit that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So, all right. They go with the snake eyes, dude. Uh, what do you think about this? Because I was like, how does he know? And then he said he got a shorty up in there. Right. So
Well, and I thought here are the two things I had questions on, right? Because we
yeah,
talked to Angel and she was like, some of the girls mess with the Techwood dudes, right? So
right.
that's how I thought the message came across through the strippers at the club, talking to the
Well, they
dudes
did.
they mess with from Techwood, right?
They did. I'm talking about the whole, stakeout that they're doing right here. That's
I mean,
stacks. Yeah.
yeah, we use them for whatever we use them for in the moment. I wish they would have left him at home. I wish they would have got the little piece of intel about him before
Right.
this moment. But I mean, it didn't make a world of difference because Remy was acting delayed. So.
Yeah, it was just like he was too to me. Like Stacks was too excited to be like, yeah, so we could go over there. Remember that there's a corner over there. It's dark, and they ain't never fixed that street right there. We could use that and take him in the dark. Like he was too overly anxious and excited
Yeah.
to attack Techwood because we know it was a setup. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like gave it away. It was just too. He was just too anxious to me. Too anxious to me. So man. Rest in peace. I'm just say it off the top. Rest in peace to Rip. We ain't get to it yet, but I'm just gonna say everybody that already been taken out, we all seen it, right? Rest in peace to Rip. I
That
did
hurt my
not expect
feelings.
it. Did talk to me about that,
It
man.
hurt my feelings because that was the one Meech had really been pouring into, and it wasn't him giving the tape like, or, like I had said, whoever was in the comments last week got it completely right. But yeah, it broke my heart because he's the one with a lot of talent. Meech was pouring everything into him as far as his music, pushing him to kind of leave the street side and focus strictly on the music. He had just come up with this new cut and wanted Meech to hear it. Meech was like, put it on right now, turn the speakers up. Like,
Right.
no hesitation. Like, I want you to win. I support you. And it's always go back to Boys to Men. You know what I'm saying? It's always be the ones that's on the way up, on the way out, and they just
Right.
get caught in the crossfire. That broke me down like a fraction. I can't front. A G shed real tears watching that
Yeah.
part.
I gotta say, I was honestly a little upset with Meech for allowing him to go with them. And somebody made a point. Well, Meech didn't think it was going to go down like that. He thought it was just going to be a peace talk and a treaty, and that Remy was going to agree. And I said, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
you
still a
got to be
risk.
ready for everything. You know what I mean? So I understand one side. Yeah, we didn't think it was going to go down, but when he said, "Yo, I'm riding with you, man, and I'm not taking no for an answer," Meech should have said, "No, take no for an answer, and go make another song. Like, stay off the streets." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What was the point of
period.
him doing that? So I was kind of sad about it. But again, the tune that he made was kind of cool. And here comes Terry, like, yeah, we just came from the range, and Terry's a good shot. You know what I'm saying? Good shot with that one eye, right?
But
So
the crunch and munch, though, let's get into the crunch and munch.
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
That was the snack. Oh my gosh. Do they even make crunch and munch anymore? Too good.
I
Too good.
haven't seen it. Have you seen it in the supermarket? I haven't seen it in a while. Like, did they take it out? Is it like
I
like
don't know, maybe it was discontinued, but it was fire. It was so sweet and salty and good. It was everything. Sorry,
yeah,
side note, but you're right. Terry is a great shot with one eye. Cyclops is a good shot.
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Cyclops a good shot. What's up, Tamika's Den? And yeah, absolutely. Like the thing about it is, yo, I got a bad feeling about Stacks. He didn't show up at the range. He's like, little brother, come on, man. I'm like 10 steps ahead of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Like, I already knew that Meech was on it. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't expose it to us, right? He just didn't tell us. He didn't show us. He didn't show T. You know what I'm saying? Like, Meech got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. So it is what it is, right? All right, let's get to it. Oh, yeah. I'm so
Really, Jay?
confused.
Really,
Face
Jay? That
down,
middle
ass
one
up.
though?
Listen, that was a position. She got in the position. That was part of the dance movement.
Okay,
Of
Uncle
course,
Luke.
I took the best picks. Salute to the fellas out there. Salute to the fellas. Salute to Angel. Shout out.
That thing up
Absolutely.
in the air. Up
Face
in
down,
the air.
ass up. Let's go. Come on. But I thought it was sweet. I thought it was sweet that she did that. She closed out the club. She spoke to the owner. All this time I thought Greenie was the owner, but I guess not. Greenie wasn't the owner. He was just tricking his girls there. But yeah, what you think about this performance? You know what I'm saying? She put on the
It was definitely I'm your private dancer. Dancer for
on my
money.
name.
Yeah, it definitely gave some sort of 80s dance move. And I was like, is this supposed to be like contemporary? Is this lyrical? Is this strip? I mean, it didn't feel strip. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, is Angel like a real dancer or is she just a stripper? What I did, but
Yeah.
he loved it. I didn't expect for them to drop them draws though. That's the part that sent me all out in the open in the chair. Now, come on, Big Meech. Like, y'all just gonna try.
Why y'all dissing her dance, yo? You know what I'm saying? It was it's a stripper dancing. Like,
The
so
body, beautiful
right.
movement, but what was it? It wasn't a stripper strip. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying? It wasn't giving lap dance, but I'm like, was it lyrical? It kind of gave
praise dance.
fame? Fame. I was
Fame.
thinking
It did.
fame.
It did.
I wanna live for yeah, that's what it gave to me. But,
So
beautiful girl, beautiful gowns,
yeah.
uh, and they got Bucky naked at the end of it.
You know what it gave? It gave flash dance to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what it gave
Okay.
because she had the off the shoulder thing, and then she had the
Sweatshirt.
leotard. You know what I'm saying? So it gave like flash dance to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to live forever and all that. So yeah, I mean, she did a thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like that, but I guess y'all like this picture right here. So yeah, I'm looking out for y'all. Shout out to everybody that
Aw,
loves face
that
down.
thing was tooted.
It was.
Tooted.
Listen, you got to. I'm a journalist. I'm a photographer. I capture the good stuff just for y'all. I'm doing this for y'all, family. Show some love. You know what I'm saying? Drop some super chats, some cash apps. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yeah.
But yes, it went down. She expressed her concern.
In that hard chair.
Hard ass
Sorry.
chair.
Sorry.
It was hard though.
Okay.
Right. But yes, you know what I'm saying? Got it in, made it happen. I mean, she
Baby,
in love.
yes, because thank you, Meech, for being the man I didn't know I needed. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? You're
Yeah.
showing me you're showing me a new world, Meech.
and we are loving her world right here. Shout out to Angel and shout out to Angel. Salute. So yes. As we move on, family, yes, I do it for y'all. Let's talk about this. Your auntie. Here she is. All right. And she is offered to become assistant pastor at the church. What'd you think about this?
Yeah.
Be honest.
I mean, back in my day, you kind of had to have a few little credentials. Even if you didn't go to like official seminary or Bible school, you done took some classes at the church. You done sat under the pastor for a while. You armor bared for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to like this woman pastor. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I wanted to like her. But seeing this has me thinking she might be up to something else. But we can talk about that later. I think Lucille should walk in her purpose. So if that's her calling, if that's her purpose, if she feels so led, go ahead and do it. But I feel like there's going to be more to this story if she takes on this role as assistant pastor. Because I need to know more about the senior pastor. I need to know more about.
Isn't she the senior pastor? She's the woman pastor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to see more of her.
More
Is she
about
on
her.
the up and up? Because you don't know Lucille. You know she got a $10,000 check. That's all you know. So what are your motives? That's what I'm saying.
I think that's the motive. I mean, she said it. She was like, you know what? You spearhead the debate campaign, and I didn't have to ask you, and you brought in the largest contribution to our church ever. Now, we can't pay you what Wendy's is paying you, but one day we can pay you. Like, she was really laying it on thick, and it was all about, okay, if you can get $10 from this person that made a contribution, I'm sure you can get way more for the church. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking in the evil way. I'm just thinking in a, more opportunity for the church.
Way.
Right. Opportunistic.
Yeah, I need to see more of this pastor and her character. I need to know what she really owned, the senior pastor I'm talking about. So we're gonna see. But Lucille, walk in your purpose, honey. Walk in your call. And that's gonna keep her right though. That's gonna keep her panties up, hopefully, because Lucille does seem to have a strong moral compass. And I feel like if she has accountability in all of these eyes watching her as pastor, she'll be less inclined to do the wrong things with the wrong people.
Well, I got my theory about that. So my thinking is, when she said, you got the biggest contribution, she was just like, okay, I know who sent the check. So I may have to do some things in order to get some change. You know what I'm saying? So she may have to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get with the doctor and be like, by the way, they really appreciated your contribution. We'd love another contribution. You know what I'm saying? After she played with herself. But anyway, let's go on.
I was about to. That got me, Jay. Do you have that picture?
I got it all. We're going to go there. Trust me. I got you. I'm saving the best for all of that. I got to zoom in. I got it all. Trust me. I got it. Trust me. Trust me. I got this for you. Trust me. But yes, here we go with freaking jumping to conclusion, Estelle. Jesus Christ. What's going on? You need to get your stuff. You know what? It's time to get up out of here. Where's Charles's room? I'll get his stuff. Ma'am, slow down. Ma'am, what you talking about? I ain't want to bring up and open up old wounds, but I saw Charles holding the lady's hand at the breakfast and blah, 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 blah. And yo, auntie was like, Once a cheater, always a cheater. Shut your ass up, Lucille.
She
Your ass
know.
was cheating the other day. Stop
She
it.
just knows from her trauma. That's all. That's what she knows. You know what I mean? She said, "I done gave him a chance. I done watched his glistening body." You know what I mean? I was opening up the door slowly, and there he goes again. But no, Estelle thought she was looking out for her cousin. That's what that was. But she was overzealous. You know what I mean? Because don't go up my half finished staircase.
Gotta throw that in
The
there.
wall still ain't done.
Anyway, stay on the subject. Stay on the subject. Stop trying to take jabs on my man. First of all, it was an innocent conversation. We know that. Estelle comes in there tripping and talk about I'm gonna take his stuff out. Come on, man, you tripping. And then you got the nerve to say, once a cheater, always a cheater. Your ass is with the doctor, ma'am. But then got a nerve. See, this is the whole double standard BS. Because if it's all good, let's go. If it's all good, why are you getting mad and why you become Batwoman? Come on, man. Come on. If you done, listen, if you done with my man, why you picking out a bat? Why you ain't just pack his stuff
packed up?
Right. Pack his stuff, put it outside the house. But you want to come with the bat and be Batwoman, right? You want to bash him over the head. I'm done. I want to do a divorce. What the heck? Why you getting mad? Oh, because of the embarrassment. That's all
public
it is.
Shame. Yeah.
But it wasn't, right? You know,
well, it was still public embarrassment, knowing his history, the community knowing that. And like I said, and that goes into just the community of it.
Estelle is not the community. That's one person that knew what was going on.
Estelle saw, everybody else saw. We are, listen.
Ain't nobody know them. Ain't nobody know them. Ain't nobody know them. You know what I'm saying? If they did, Charles wouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it was the embarrassment. She felt embarrassed because her cousin came in there, jumping to conclusions, and look at my man. Hold on, baby. Nah, I met with the sister, and she helped me. Here's the tape. I got a tape right here, right? So he put in the tape. He like, listen, baby. Come on, y'all sing it with me. Come on. Why are you hating on my man's song?
It was a terrible song. Like, let's just be honest where honest is. It sounded like they wrote it and recorded it in one afternoon.
Okay, now you're a music critic. Got you.
But that part. Critic. But no, it just wasn't. Noble gesture. It made her melt. It made them panties fall down. That's what he wanted.
Did.
So I mean, mission accomplished.
It sure did. My man came through. You know what I'm saying? And I was zipping. And he said it. I'm not the best man, baby. And you know we gonna dream, baby. Ooh yeah. Oh, get it, Charles. Yeah, she rubbing her face. Look at her melting. You know what I'm saying? Melting, but just like the fire behind us. You know what I'm saying? Charles' panties is melting. My man is doing this thing that he just went back to what he knows is going to touch her heart. Shout out to my guy Charles, man. Go get your woman. Go get your wife, bro. Go get your wife. You know what I'm saying? Time just moves so fast. Yeah. Come on. Ooh, yeah. He says, please don't do it, Jay. Come on, man. Shout out to Charles, man. Shout out to Charles. He said Charlie Willis. Charlie Wilson. Shout out to my guy because, like we said, right? Like, my guy did his thing. And then what happened?
She folded like a chair. Poor thing.
What'd she do? She kissed him. It wasn't a tongue kiss kissing a doctor.
This was manipulation, though, if you really want to know the truth about it. Something must have happened when they first met. No, something must have happened when they first met where he was into the music and he used to serenade her. And this just brought back all of the rush and emotions of yesteryear. And she was like, I forgive you, Charles. This is so beautiful.
It's not manipulation.
This is like what we used to do.
It's a husband.
Trauma bond.
It's a husband knowing what his wife loved about him, that part that she loved about him. And he just went back. He said, what'd she say? I'm trying to move on to the future. He's like, well, I see us in the past and the future together. I see us together, baby. Baby, he can't forget the baby. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. I mean, like, come on, man. You got to give it to him.
I'd say it's seemingly whatever, but I do feel like it was playing on her emotions because he knew what that would do. But, It worked. Like I said, mission accomplished. And the wall still ain't finished. And now they're
he
really
ain't play
never
on
gonna
his
get finished.
emotions. He don't need no walls finished because he got
Clearly, he
the
need
the what you call it? The
vagine.
the vagine walls have fallen. You know what I'm saying? The vaginales, he finished those walls, didn't he? But you know what? Listen, she ain't had to take him upstairs, right? She could have been like, no, Charles, I want to move on to the field. She could have denied him, but she didn't because she
Auntie
loves
still
him.
hot. Listen, she in heat. We know.
She's in heat, but she's still in love with your boy. She still got love for him. I say that. She still got love for him, right? She still got love for him, but they went upstairs and did their thing. All right, let's move on. We'll get back to it. Because I got the picks. All right. My man, shout out to Meech. Because my man got the vision. From that car, from the box's car, from everything. You know what I mean? Like, I thought this was dope. I thought it was like, yo, she's like, what you doing? What you doing? Hey, I'm creating a vision board. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to be like New Money. He didn't just say himself. He said everybody. I want all of us to eat.
He looking out for the family.
Yeah. Yeah. And she was like, oh, you ambitious. But here come Niecy like, you was right, Meech. You was right. That nigga Stacks. You know what I'm saying? And you know, T was like, oh, you was already on it. Yeah, he was already on it, man. Come on, little bro. Like, come on, catch up, bro. Catch up. He was already on it. You know what I mean? So what's the plan? What's the plan? Tell us the plan. You remember the plan?
You know what? You prophesied this, Jay. You spoke this into existence. When you do it? A couple episodes ago, a couple shows ago, right? And you said that they were gonna make an uneasy alliance or treatise. Okay, here we go. I ain't say all that, Jay. But you did say that they was gonna reach out to Techwood and see if they could get an alliance because the MKs, listen, we was gonna need backup to even be able to deal with them if they came through. So you're right.
Make you full
I'll
screen.
give
What you say?
credit where credit is due. You were right, Jay.
That's love. That's love. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? I humbly receive it. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, who I forgot who it was the other night. I made some pretty good guesses. You know what I'm saying? But yes,
that's a good prediction.
It's time. It's time. We need to do something about it. That's the plan. You know, your boy Duffy like, yo, F Stacks, man. Like, why, Duffy, why you ain't picked that up? Like, you know this dude all your life. Like, Duffy, you just doing music, huh, Duffy? Okay.
Sometimes you be too close, though, Jay. You know what I mean? Sometimes you be too close.
You're right. You're right. Shout out to you with that one. Shout out to you with that one, for real. Sometimes you be too close, too loyal, that you don't see people
for who they are.
Yeah. You're like, they would never do that, right? You just totally blinded by your loyalty. Crazy. Okay, let's keep it moving, family. All right. Duffy right there. I mean, not Duffy, Rip. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Rip. But listen, I know something I need to tell you, but I can't tell you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to go back to my crib. Why go back to the crib, though?
That's what I'm saying. Because they were I still think, and somebody said it in the last chat, and I always thought Amberson was same gender loving. Okay. I always felt that way. But I don't know. For some reason, it felt like, I don't know. It felt like they wanted to do something to each other, is what I felt like, Jen and Amberson. Because why we got to go back to your house and do karaoke? Why we got to get comfortable and have a beer? And why we gotta do all that?
And I know it was for the storyline. The same way Charles didn't go to the church. He was in the breakfast and having breakfast, right? He could have met at the church. Y'all could have met at the freaking coffee shop. Y'all could have met there was no Starbucks, but yeah, y'all could have met at the diner, right? Let's go eat. Let me tell you, on the low, you met at the crib and you wanted to get her drunk so you can
have it.
Let me love you down.
That part. Even if it takes all night.
Oh, that's what was going down. Nope. But here we go, man. It's time to go to Techwood, man. We're going to talk to you, Remy, Ramps and Remy. We're going to do this. And Stacks Shorty's like, yo, Stacks, they coming, man. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm looking at them. Right?
Low down.
Little rat. But they were scared to go up in there. Oh. You ready for this?
We got to talk about it.
Y'all ready for this? It's tough. This one tough.
Trigger warning.
Because we about to go in, family.
SA, violence, all kinds of unalive. But
yeah. For the first time, I really felt like the worst, really bad for Brian. And of course, Kevin. I did. Because when this conversation happened,
Man.
I think this is the first time that we actually saw not only was Kevin helpless, but Brian was helpless too. There was nothing he can do. He can't break inside the jail, break inside the juvie, beat these dudes up. He can't do nothing. His hands are tied. And that's exactly what they did to Kevin, man. Like, talk to me about your reaction with this thing right here, man. I was,
What I think what kind of hit me hardest is that, we know that this is a show.
yep.
But this happens in real life every single day. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And I think that was the part that got me. And I'll forever blame his mama and Bryant for what
yep.
happened to Kevin. At the end of the day, they are the two people that are responsible. I feel, and I'm gonna just run it back, okay? Because I honestly feel like they didn't prepare that baby for life in the
Mhm,
environment that they had raised him in. You know what I mean? You know, he went to a certain school with a
yep.
certain demographic. You knew your baby was different. He had different
Mhm,
interests. He was artsy into comics. He was more sensitive, more
mhm,
withdrawn. I think as a parent, it's your responsibility to understand who your child is, but then also to prepare them for the world. You left him unattended. You left him ill equipped to deal
mm,
whatever. The worst happens, he gets locked up, and you can't even do what you need to do to keep him protected, Bryant. It's on you,
mm.
Bryant. It's on you. And when that baby broke down the whole story, I wasn't no
Jeez.
good. Wasn't no
Mm,
good. Do you hear me? It was awful.
it was. It was. I mean, again, we talked about it before he even went into juvie. Like, he was not prepared. He's a little to me, he's a child.
A baby.
He's a child. He's a baby. He was not prepared. Dude didn't take, Brian, he thought everything was gonna be fine. He thought it was just a little bully at school. You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, don't worry about it, stand up to him. Da 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 da. He thought it was just a regular thing because he probably went through it. Maybe he went through it, or maybe Brian was the bully. You know what I'm saying? So he really didn't care. But he's like, yeah, it's just school stuff. You're gonna be all right. But that led to everything else. That led to him taking the blicky from B Mickey and putting it in the safe, and all of that happened because of Bryant's neglect.
Yes,
His neglect is why we're here. Is his neglect is why we're here. Period.
absolutely.
Because it's
And his
not
one
his
track
fault.
mind for vengeance. That's all he
Right.
was thinking about. He wasn't thinking about Kevin. And the
Right.
mama, why would you leave your child with Bryant?
That part. That part. They both get it. They both get it, man. They both get it for real, for real. But it was very, very heartbreaking to just hear how it went down. And you
But
see
Jay,
Brian's face. Like,
but Jay, the
what's up?
note, the note.
I ain't get pace with me.
Okay.
Go pace with
Get
me.
this.
Pace with me. I
Okay.
got you. I
Okay.
got you.
Man.
Pace with me. We pace. I'm trying to pace this thing because it's heavy, yo. I can't
Man.
I can't do back to back. I gotta do this and then I gotta do something else. You know what I'm saying? I can't go heavy as y'all. Nah, not yet, not yet. But that part alone, the grape, that part alone was just I was done. Right. So here we are. We back in Techwood. It's time. All right, listen, I'm trying to do a treaty with you. We got bigger problems. MK is trying to take us all out. Blah, blah, blah. Why should I believe you, man? You know what I'm saying? Well, I think about the bigger picture, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't believe you, man. We going to hold it down. It's like, why you being stubborn, man? You know what I'm saying? They got military artillery coming through.
I
And
mean, and y'all got handgun.
right. Got little pow pows. You know what I mean? It's really like bringing a knife to a whatever fight, right? So, he's like, yo, stop being stubborn, dog. And he's still being stubborn, like, whatever, man, I don't believe you. And they taking the straps out on each other. Like, too much pride, too much just, he was just,
That
Remy Ransom.
ego, that
Yeah,
ego, that pride will get you every time.
yeah,
And wanting to look like somebody in front of your neighborhood, right? Because he's think everybody's looking at me. I gotta be so and so and so and so. You can't, I can't call a truce. But it's like, come on, guys, mutual destruction if you don't get together in this
right,
moment. Like it's imminent.
right. Exactly. Imminent. For real, for real. And yeah, here we go. Let's go. Here we go. So, your man, let's do this first. This part right here.
This pissed me off even more.
This part right here almost had me stop, and I'm not gonna watch BMF anymore. Like seriously, because I was mad at the karaoke. I was like, "Are you serious? They drunk, they singing. What are we doing here? What's the matter? Like, what are you doing? What is this about? You know what I'm saying? What is it about?" But then it was all a setup. All right, this was her last moments of happiness with this girl, and with somebody she considered family, right? But here comes Brian walking in the door. I need your help. Need your help. What are you doing here? What are you talking about? You got some nerve coming up in here and all nine. It's about Kevin. And what Anderson was
Okay.
like, yeah, right. But we should lock him up right now. He's like, shut the F up. Cursed her out.
Well, that was the thing. It was so weird. Okay, so they get to the apartment, and
Yeah.
Jen is like, Bryant was there. He actually saved me, but he's working with Henry. And then let's get drunk and do karaoke now.
Yeah, it
Then
was
5 minutes later, knock, knock, knock. Bryant, hey, what's up, guys?
right.
Something happened to Kevin. Okay,
Yeah.
2 seconds later. What?
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty
That's kinda
fast.
weird.
Pretty intense, pretty fast, pretty weird. Just the emotions of it was just like this. It was like, whoa, okay. And yeah, here we go.
I mean, it made
Shots
no
fired.
sense coming after what we came off of. So maybe help me understand, Jay,
Okay.
because Bryant just lost his baby, just got the news of everything. And you're going to Jen for what purpose in that moment? You're not taking a moment to grieve. I mean,
Oh, nah, this is before.
oh, okay.
He unalived. This is
Oh, okay.
after he
Oh,
admitted and
got
told
away
him what
from.
happened
Okay.
when the pants. Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
This is when the grape. That's why it's the grape. So that's what they say. So
Gotcha.
that's why he went. He's like, yo, I need your help. I got nobody else to go to. My question is, why didn't he go back to Blaze?
Oh,
Why didn't he go back to
that's
Blaze and
daddy.
just say, yo, your freaking daughter is coming after me on some craziness and her people. Why didn't he just go back to him? Because this is part of the story, because we got to unalive Amberson. I get it.
I don't know. Like, if she couldn't help you before, what makes you think she could help you now with him and keeping him safe?
I don't think he was thinking. I think he just went to the first person, the only person that he knows that cares about Kevin almost the same way he does. You know what I'm saying? Can't go to the mom because the mom, she's like, here's the check, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you need to do to get him out. That's it. Like, she washed her hands with him. So here we are, top, bullets spraying. These guys still pointing straps at each other, but here comes the mother freaking MK, man. They came with the bombs and they came out, my man, with the
like
Haitian
they at war for real.
For real, with the Haitian flag on his head. They coming for real. Stacks with his big head coming through. I mean, it was crazy. It was insane. Like I said, I thought it was like a mother freaking movie. It was a warfare. It was like Vietnam. It was sound like drumline. You know what I mean?
It was definitely, I said it in the chat when you were live with your first reaction, that it definitely was giving Tarantino to me. I said, I don't know, I ain't never seen a BMF shootout scene like that. We're seeing the splatters, we are seeing the seepage from the holes, we are seeing the blah, 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 blah. I'm like, they went over and above. Okay.
Right.
They went over and above in this.
They sure did, man. Like again, I said this on my reactions, my first reactions. I wanted to find out how many bodies dropped in the entire episode. I hope y'all counted because I'm doing this contest. So how many bodies dropped in the entire episode, right? I mean, just in this scene alone where they came out blazing, like kids was being like it
didn't matter. He said no mercy. That's what Glock said, right? No mercy.
No mercy.
Or however he said it. It was over.
Oh my God. Like
anybody could get it. Heartbreaking.
Anybody. It was crazy. I was like, yo, insane. But the most insane part to me, once again, you can't be getting these kids involved, man. But this right here, another breaking of the heart, just on another level. You know what I'm saying? This young man, bright future, you know what I mean? But he wanted to come and help. But where you get this strap from? What you just picked it up
off a body? Yeah, he said, I want to be like you, Remy. I want to help you, Remy. Man. And that's got to be the most heartbreaking thing of all, because look at you, Remy. Look what you done did,
man.
And then the daddy coming in 2 seconds later of the little boy. I said, well, no, Dad, where you been? Because Remy's been raising your child. I mean, and
Right.
it looked like he might been at the workhouse, but still, come on now.
He was at work, and then I don't know, man, like looking for his kid because he was roaming around, right? So I mean, it was pretty sad, man. He's like, "You're supposed to protect us. Look what happened. It's all your fault." Like it is because of his pride. Like
That
if he
baby
was
didn't
to
stand a
say, "Yo,
chance.
Meech, you right. Let's join forces." Da 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 da. Now, if Stacks didn't find out that they was meeting together, then it wouldn't went down. It wouldn't have went down like this. It wouldn't have
Mhm.
happened like this. So yeah, man, it was
Poor
pretty sad.
baby.
Yeah, another one. At the same time, look at this bright eyes person, right? Look at this bright eyes. Yeah,
Lunatic.
yeah, crazy.
Mrs.
I,
Steal Your Girl.
yeah, I skipped the whole part with Brian not being found and her fighting the guy. You remember that part? She fought the guy, one of her goons, and she tried to have a fit. It was just,
I'm just so over. I really that character really disturbs me. She really gets under my skin. I think if they wanted to approach representation in that,
yeah.
absolutely go for it. But I think it's almost an insult
Mm,
to studs everywhere. The way that
mm,
this lady is showing up on this show, it's just so over the top and so aggressive and so wild and just so far fetched. And then it's not, it's like it's so much so that she's not relatable to anybody at all.
right, right. Listen, my sweet perspective. That's her perspective. And I agree. It's just too overboard. And I said this, somebody else said this on another show. I said, yo, it's just too much. And to me, she's always trying to prove herself, but you a boss. Why you fighting a goon? You know what I'm saying? You trying to
Not
prove
necessary.
yourself. He's like, I'm not fighting a girl. And she's like, okay. And then you want to cut yourself, put the knife down, and then get beat down and get into the worst position so you can take the knife and jig him again. Like, what did you just prove? That you're a freaking cheater in fights? You're not shooting a fair one. Like it just, I'm done with her, dog. I'm done. It's like I already know what's going to happen. We'll talk about the predictions in a minute, but I'm done with that character as
Yeah,
you said as well. But
me too.
they spraying, right? They spraying. Let me get to it. They spraying. Henry, I'm gonna take care of myself. Da 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 da. They shooting back. Get out of here. Get out of here. A cousin got shot, and here we go, another one. Amberson. What were you doing, Amberson? How come nobody else got touched but you?
Why didn't you get
But
down when
you,
everybody was getting down?
Ashley?
It's not funny.
Did she like stand in front of the windows like, here, I'm ready for the light. Take me. What?
Brian and his big self didn't get touched.
Right.
How Amberson, come on now, sis. You didn't immediately drop to, don't they teach them that in training in basic or whatever they do for police academy? Like, girl, get down. You hear them shots hit the flow, sis.
Right.
Like, I didn't, yeah, but he brought all that mess to their doorstep and
He
said,
sure
all right,
did.
guys, gotta go. See you later.
I don't mean to laugh at that, but it was type funny. It was type funny. He was like, "Oh, you got popped. Oh wait, beep beep beep. Sorry, gotta go. Sorry, see you later." Like, it's all your fault. It's all your fault, Brian. Like you just terrible, man. You just was it bad? He got bad juju on him, man. He got
That
bad
part.
juju. It's just bad. It's terrible.
Listen, Candy, I give you from the
Is that-
count of 10 to get
right.
your ugly yeller, no good keister off my property. Shout out to Home Alone. Shout out
Oh
to
my
Home
god.
Alone.
Oh my god. Like, yo, it was sad and funny at the same time. Like, bro, just broke
Was.
out. Like you said it the other night. You was like, he dipped.
He did. He
Dipped on him.
said, all right,
It's like,
brought this to your doorstep.
thanks for
Bye-bye.
having me. Thanks for having me. It's been great. And he was gone. But let's go back to Atlanta. Man, oh man, oh man, your man Stacks. You see all that? See all the stuff on the camera? Like good camera work.
They were
Like,
doing a big one.
they sure was. Shout out to the director. I think I got the director's name. I think I pulled it up because I know you said you wanted to mention that. But shout out to them, man. Shout out to them because I thought it was my man E. Rivera, but this was class act like Rambo, ghetto Rambo stuff.
It was, and I remember seeing that shot, and I watched it that night, and, on the East Coast, it's midnight, so
Yes,
it
it
was a
is.
good 12:30 when I was watching it, and it was like, "Plah." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Okay, BMF, selling your bag with this one."
They went in. They went in, and listen, I like the action. I like all of that. I just don't like my man Rip
Man,
getting taken out like that, man. He
that
should have
hurt Meech too.
stayed in the studio, man. Like, that's why I was kind of upset with me. It's like, why you allow him to go out there, bro? You already got soldiers, so why you allow? I don't know. I don't know. But
But you
they
know
got
what I thought
yeah,
about, Jay?
yeah.
I thought even if he had told Rip to stay, Rip probably would have went anyway. That's the way their loyalty worked with Meech, I feel
Mhm.
like. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think they just wanted to be down for him because he shows so much love and so much support. He's looked out for a lot of these men more
Yeah.
than anybody has. You know what I'm saying? And so he could have tried to make him stay. I still think Rip probably would have came.
He probably would have came anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just, but it's okay. As I think about it now, it's the common thing that happens, right? We tell our kids stay off the street. We tell our kids stay away from these kids, stay away from this guy, stay away from that guy. And still, even if they have good intentions but doing it the wrong way with these young people as they, get down with their crews or get down with their gangs or whatever the case is, they're trying to make a family because a lot of kids go towards gangs and crews because they don't have a real family at home, or if they do have a real family, they just not getting the attention and getting neglected by their family, so they reach out to the streets, and the streets kind of becomes their family. So this is like the common case of, yo, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And then this happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're gonna do it, this is the repercussions. This is the consequences. Kids out there, if you're watching, if you're listening, young people all over, don't do it. Just don't get involved. If you're doing music, art, stick to that. I know they got a lot of money, and I know there's a lot of it's real flashy chains out there and all this and that. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. All right.
Not worth the risk.
It's not. It's
Not
not.
worth the risk at all. And it
That was
don't pay y'all. It really don't pay in the long run.
Right. That was my PSA for the day. All right. So here we are. T picks up the big strap. Brrr, did his thing. Shout out to T. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went in the line of fire. But here comes PA, Hoops, and the boys. Sterling, they came through. They was pinned down. It's all good. Saved the day. Cavalry came through. That's what's
Praise
up.
the Most High, because without
Yeah.
them, listen, I don't know what was about to happen, because them MKs were living by their name. Okay, they lived by their name. They came to do all the damage, but yeah, they came in clutch, and it's love. You know what I mean? And that's just another reason why. It just goes to show how much reach Meech had in the streets. People were gonna look out for him. He sent up the bat signal, listen, and it was like, I'm on my way.
Yep. Gave him a call. Like, yo, come down because it's about to go down. Because he knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Meech is definitely, just like he said, I'm aware. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it in all angles. I see the big picture. The big picture is we're in somebody else's territory, and somebody from another territory has this territory or a piece of the territory, and they don't respect us. And they got military grade stuff. We need all the allies we can get. Super smart. Shout out to Meech on that. But there's casualties. And that's where it's at. I mean, in this game, there's always going to be casualties, right? So there's part of the casualties, This is part of the casualties, man. All right, let's get to it, man.
Oh,
yeah. I would like to first defer to our news anchor on the scene, right? Ashley Sweet Pea perspective. That's dope. Ashley Sweet Pea perspective. What are your thoughts?
A mess. Girl, because how that card turning you on like that? That card turning you on so much you want to flick your bick at that moment. Like, sis, come on. That card ain't get you litty like that, girl. Stop. And then he gonna walk in right as soon as she get ready to really play around good. If Auntie Lucille had a rose back then, it would have been a wrap, honey.
Oh.
Mr. Charles would have had his feelings hurt walking in.
good. I'm good.
Because I said, I said, she thinking, doctor. He's a doctor. Come on, good doctor, Dr. Feel Good. I
Oh
said,
my
girl, what are you?
God. Oh my God.
And she said that was a mental thing. Sorry, that was a lot to put on you, Jay, but yeah.
Look at the business card, Lucille. No, you need a doctor pick.
I mean, at the very least, a Polaroid, like.
Oh, listen. I get it. You had a moment with the doctor that was very intense. You ain't give up none in a while. I say it like that. You ain't give up none in a while. Not that you ain't give up none to Charles in a while for those reasons, for substantial and the right reasons, right? Because what he did. I get it. But damn it. Ooh, that was I would have liked to see I wonder if they would have showed her having a good time if Charles didn't run up in there.
I don't know. I wouldn't have been ready for that. I would have had to avert my eyes, I think, because that's just something I'm not prepared. I'm not mentally equipped for. I don't think it's above my pay grade for real to see.
I would have been like, oh,
her diddling her D or diddling, yeah. Because she sure was ready to play with it, Candy. She was ready to play with it.
I want to say shout out to Mama Lucille because just being in touch with her feminine side, you know what I'm saying? Just literally in touch with her feminine side. And if Charles wasn't listen, so okay. Granted, she just got busy with Charles. Okay.
And he do it. You know he's two pumps. Max.
It's obvious that either she didn't,
finish. Arrive.
Right? She didn't finish. There you go. Thank you. And she was just like, I'm still thinking about you, Doc, rubbing on the card.
Clearly, she need to give Charles some lessons because I almost want to take some. We're not going to do it, but I'm just saying he does not seem like he's got great acumen in the area of pleasing women. He might have that beefcake. I don't know, but it don't seem like it's hitting the spot.
I don't know. Okay, the reason why I say I don't know, and I probably won't agree with that. The reason why I don't agree with that is because, again, it only takes one shot to make kids. But like I said, when you have two kids, she got the goods. And
that don't mean she was satisfied, Jay.
Obviously, listen, she had to be satisfied to a certain extent to have 3 children. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Like seriously, to a certain extent.
No.
To a certain extent. Or are you thinking that she just went along to get along because she got married? Is that what you're trying to? You gonna tell the truth? You gonna tell the truth?
Let's tell the truth and shame the devil on today. Okay. Back in those days, especially, women were not free sexually, right?
Educate us.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on. Okay. So a lot of it was, let me just make sure he's good. And I'm gonna just stick beside him because he's a good man. A, he's got a decent job. B, he's taking care of his family, all of which Charles was not doing. But I digress. And so we're just gonna go along and get along. I'm sorry, but having a bunch of babies with a man does not mean he's a good lover. I'm sorry. Or that he satisfied her in any way. I mean, he got her tail wet, but I mean, I don't know. It's not giving I'm a satisfier. I'm a lick you up, lick you down. It's not giving for me.
So
that's not what it's
telling us that basically y'all be faking it with your own husbands.
They do. I don't.
Because not you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at the chat. I see y'all representing, and thank you for telling the truth. Right, because I think everybody needs to know the truth. Some guys may have this whole thing like, yeah, I'm the bomb and doing what I do in bed, but really they probably not. And they probably get it a little bit wet, right? And we go in a whole different direction. They probably get it, whatever. And he does his thing, and we've seen Waiting to Exhale. We've seen a lot of,
What she say? Like, keep her at the zoo,
And I'm being just totally like open and honest and thank you for sharing that. I mean, I know that, but thank you for sharing that. It's true. And that's why I said, can you please tell the truth? Because there's a lot of guys that may need to hear this.
Yeah,
You know,
and I
some
think it goes back to what we talked about earlier. The male ego can be fragile. I'm not saying for every man, okay, but I am saying a lot of women, and I know women, especially Black women, get a rap sometimes, right,
mm,
for being hard or whatever. But a ton of Black women, I even know, right, in my experience, have preserved their man's dignity
mm,
in ways you cannot even imagine, Jay. Okay.
You can't
Um,
handle the truth.
so
mm.
yeah, I'm just yeah, I'm sitting it there. But to me, Uncle Charles ain't giving. He puts it down. You gonna call bluff. He
Oh,
don't give that.
damn. Damn. Wow. So, fellas, what you got to say about that? If you watching on the
They're
replay, what you got to say
quiet.
about that? Yeah, they mad quiet. Like, where my people's at? Where my brothers at? But I'm just gonna say this: what you're saying, I'm sure is true in many cases. Many cases, not all cases, but in many cases, you know, yeah,
In some.
brother. In some cases, some is good. Some is a good word. You know what I'm saying? Some cases, hey, brother, man, putting it down. Boom, here we go. Right. And then some other cases, like, yeah, okay, are you finished yet? I get it. I get it. So yeah, you might be right. You might be
But
right with Charles when it comes to Charles.
on the other side of that, though, women
Yeah.
now, I think, are in a much more liberated space where they can give a man and let a man know their needs, their desires, their wants, their wishes. And most things are teachable. You know what I mean? So there's hope. I don't want anyone to be discouraged from that. I just wanted to tell the truth,
You
you
can't
know.
handle the truth.
Yeah. Thank you for telling the truth
Yeah, that's all.
and being honest. You know, and then listen, I could say the same from my experience. I could say the same
Ooh, now this is the
is
talk we need to have.
in reverse. Oh no,
Oh,
I not
break
no,
that
it's the
down,
same in
Jay.
reverse, meaning that, you know, as I'm throwing it down in the bed, there are some situations that it just no, shorty, no, it's not working for me. So,
Juice box wasn't wet.
well, it's not that. It
Oh,
was it's just, you know, the again, the motion in the ocean and you know, there's yeah, it's not just me. We work together, right? It takes two to make a thing go right.
it
All
takes two to make a thing go right.
right, stop. Copyright. So here,
It
and again, it works both ways. It does because in some cases, nah,
She wasn't throwing it.
it wasn't. No, it was pretty
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
Just like pretty
Okay.
like what? To the point that I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, tell her to stop. No means no, Jay. You have bodily autonomy
What are
and
you?
no means no. You say stop. That's what you
No, I
say.
don't. You know, I'll stay in it until I'm done. But
Oh,
you know, I got to get mine. But anyway, I'm always gonna get mine. But if you ain't doing it right, shorty, then so again, it works both
listen,
ways.
girl.
Where Charles may not be doing it the way that you know she's finishing, and then hey, there's some cases in both cases. All right, cool. All right, so yes, she was about to put it down.
The chat. The chat.
The chat, yeah. Let me see. Let me see what y'all talking about.
Lord, have
I'm just saying.
mercy.
Listen, I just gotta be.
Just gotta be honest.
Yeah. You could say that, Candy Love. You could say that it was just, just you know what I mean. And I'm not listen. I don't toot my own horn. Again, we getting a little personal here, right? Because whatever. I've been on this earth for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I study y'all a lot, and I study y'all for a reason. So,
You know,
when
my
you
mama told me something a long time ago, and I'm gonna put the people on. Okay. She said, ain't nothing worse than an old fool. So hopefully in all of us aging and getting
Mhm.
older, we obtain wisdom, right? In
Exactly.
every area.
Well, I
Um,
said just like I told you, I think I told a
yeah,
couple people, I am a student master. I'm always learning. Okay, so
that
if I'm always going to learn something new. You know what I'm saying? So I keep my mind open to that. I'm not just like, yeah, I know everything. No, I do not know everything. That's the smart person. This person that is smart says, I don't know everything. So I'm here to learn and to process
forever
because
learning.
it's always something new. It's always
Forever
something
learning.
new. You know what I'm saying? There's always something new to learn
Yes,
from
sir.
everybody. There you go, professional student. Yes, student master. I say student master because that's Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee says be the student master, a master student. You know what I mean? So yeah, I learned from everybody. What'd you say?
That part.
Sharing is caring, sister.
Oh, Lord, Monique.
I can always rely on. Bo need to come with the one-liners, man. Oh my God. But we digress. Okay, this is turning into another show. All right, let's move on because we almost done. Let's
Oh
talk about it.
Lord,
See,
Lord.
I got to give you all the emotions, right? When he got the beep, did you think it was about this?
Yep, we knew it.
Yeah.
Because when in that last discussion they had, he was like, hold on, Kevin, hold on. You know what I mean? Don't give up. And then when we saw, or then Kevin looked at him, the look Kevin gave to Bryant before it was over, it was like it was inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. You see how his head's down and he's looking to the side. It was like, I give up. I give up. We knew.
Dang.
We knew. Poor baby. Poor baby. It's a travesty.
It's crazy, but this was even crazier. This hit the bottom.
Now this
hit the bottom for me. Hit the bottom, man. I was like, whoa. You'll always be my hero. I'm just not like you. I love you.
Man.
Jeez, man.
Talk about heartbreaking.
Talk about tough.
And then it was like you got the beauty of the front of it, right? And you saw all of Kevin's talent. You saw everything in that. All the opportunities that he could have had, who he could have been.
Yeah.
All of that. And then you see that note, like, you're my hero. Bryant is your hero. I hope Bryant sit with that. I really do. And I hope he learned something from it all because dang, like that was just.
Yeah. Heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Yep. Heart-wrenching because I'm not putting that post up because, just like you said earlier, this happens every day.
Every day.
It does. We just don't hear about it. It's not all over the news. You know what I'm saying? Violations are happening all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Like with these sick people. And yeah, man, it's got to come to a stop. So hopefully what's going on right now is going to aid in stopping it. It's not going to stop it completely, but it's going to aid in stopping it. I'm not going there yet. That's a whole nother show for another time. All right. Okay. Let's get back to it and wrap this thing up. Man, we've been on for a minute. So your boy like, I'm going to make sure his music get out there to everybody in the world. Again, I really did not like Meech's choice to let him go out there. But again, it's just part of the story, right? Yeah. T's ready to go. T's ready to get up out of there. All right, you coming? You coming, Meech? Meech is like, nah, man, I got to stay here with my new family, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't just leave them high and dry. Nah, you can come back, man. You don't got to do this. I'm not going back with my tail between my legs, man. This is the new family. You got to hold it down in the D. I'm going to hold it down here in the A. What'd you think about this whole now separation of the brothers? Because, they usually ride together.
Well, it's smart. You know what I'm saying? Because we just got Detroit kind of back on track. So, Terry, you go handle that. I can't leave this house unclean down here. You know what I mean? Things falling apart. We in the middle of a thing with the MKs. I need to get resolution before I think about branching out to St. Louis. So I think that was wisdom on Meech's part. Like, look, we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that.
Thank you.
So I respect Meech for that. And Terry gonna get on board because what you gonna do, Terry? You just run Detroit without getting everybody to turn on you. Big T. Right. That's what you do.
Did you think that T was going down, and this is for you and for the family in the chat, did you think that T was going down to really go get Meech to come back and help him with Henry and everything that's going on? Because I think that was like, I'm going to come down to the A, see what's going on, help you out here and there. Now you come up to the D and help me out with Henry and all this craziness that's going on. Do you think
that could have been? I didn't think about it that way, but it definitely could have been because I know Meech loves having his brother around either way. And Terry, again, that ego and that pride, that's been a theme this season with a lot of them, might have made it hard for him to ask, Meech for the help or say that he's weak in an area or doesn't know what to do. But now that you say it, it makes a lot of sense.
Right. I think he was like, all right, well, we handle this. Now come with me and handle mine.
Handle
You know what I'm
mine.
saying? Like,
And this might be an opportunity for T to stand on his own 2 feet. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
if he can handle this situation with, Mrs. Steal Your Girl, this might really be a confidence booster for Terry and for
absolutely.
Meech to see him as a leader. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And I think again, we know what's gonna happen. We know they're not gonna be unalive. They're still gonna be around. We already know. So I think it's exactly what you said. He is gonna step up. He is gonna become the leader that needs to be. He's just hopefully he's learning. You know what I'm saying? And I think he is picking up a couple of things from Meech as far as how to manage not just the team, but manage personalities and manage his own personality when it comes down to, just getting along and working with people. Because being that T is young, the way I see T right now in this very moment, he's like ego driven, like I'm the leader, you're gonna listen to what I'm doing. But hopefully he's picked up something in Atlanta from Meech that is all about family and treat people like family as opposed to you're my subordinates.
because
You
that's
know what
the
I'm saying?
difference, isn't it? With
Yeah.
Meech, and I think that's why Meech is the people's champ. You know how I feel
Yes.
about him. It's
Yeah.
because he gives so much love and so much respect and honor to the people who serve him. Yeah, I'm using that word serve, but they work, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
in his service.
Mhm.
It just builds such goodwill. And I do hope Terry picks that up, because Terry do be treating people a little crazy and talking to him when he hasn't really earned that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Meech has put in the work with these men. He's built them up. He was sending the baby Gucci.
Yeah.
Last episode, he had sent to deck the baby out. He was
Yeah.
that involved in Black Mafia in every one of their individual lives. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? We're gonna take care of him. We're gonna take care of his mama, his sister. We're gonna make sure they have groceries. That's just that kind of thing. And I do hope Terry picks that up.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I've been in leadership for a long time. I've led, hundreds to thousands of people in a different capacity in a different place. And one thing I did learn is the same thing that Meech is doing. People will do way more for you when you appreciate them as opposed to barking orders to them. You know what I'm saying? So if you show appreciation to people, they're gonna be like, they will step up, just like Lucille did for the church. Like, I don't even have to ask, and they'll step up and they'll do what they need to do to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Salute to you. You funny. Salute to you. But again, it's a lesson, and you know what? I could say that I'm becoming very fond of BMF because I see what they're trying to do. Yeah, they're giving us the story, they're giving us the backdrop. They've been doing it, but I don't think I appreciated it more before as I do now. There's a lot of lessons, life lessons that's going on here. And we know that. But it's also teaching us how to really work with people. You know what I'm saying? Like Meech and the family and BMF, because that's what it was back then. It was like, yo, we a family. I want everybody to shine. And that's kind of what we doing today with, with YouTube and some other things that we do. It's like, okay, let's help each other. Let's work together. You bring your talents, I bring my talent. We're going to bring it together. We're going to have fun at the same time. We're going to build this empire together.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm becoming more fond of BMF, and people need to kind of like pick up on this. They're missing it because they're
they
thinking
are.
they're thinking, yo, power, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like these fictional characters in power. And it's like, nah, that's not what they're trying to do. If you look at it from the perspective that what the writers and what Meech is trying to do, what T is trying to do, they're trying to give us life lessons so we don't fall the way that they did. You
I
know what I
agree
mean?
with that. And it's like you do get a lot of critics, right, of the whole Powerverse, but really of BMF. I even remember from the first season, and it was like, this is glorifying this. I can't watch another one of these types of shows. And I'm
Right.
like, but it is really different, because I mean, they're giving you the game as far as, like you said, really life lessons, cultivating relationships, friendships, and what it's like to grow an empire. Now, I don't. I'm not glorifying the violence, the
Right.
the RXs, the
Yeah,
the the
no.
street pharmacy situation, not glorifying any of that. But if you look at relationship, and if you look at family, and if you look at just how to treat people, right?
Right.
Um, there's a lot we can glean from this. And it's not just about the
The stuff.
the vice stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Absolutely. I agree.
Agree.
I agree. It's again, this, like I said, this is episode 5. We know in episode 5 it turned up in a different way. It shed light on some it was multiple things in here. And that's why they put the disclaimer in the front. It was multiple triggers, it was multiple issues in this one episode that we can take from. So I hope y'all gain these lessons, and I hope what we're discussing today, I hope we're not preaching to you. I hope we're just having a discussion about this, because like I said, I like this show a lot. I really do. And I hope people don't miss it. I hope y'all don't miss it. Some people like, oh man, they ain't doing this and they ain't doing it like, Tariq. And I'm like, yo, Tariq is a fictional character. Like, they trying to give you the real story as real as possible. So from Kevin to Rip to, everybody that was taken out in this episode, it's like, there's a lot of lessons in this thing.
It
You got to
is.
catch it. I hope y'all catch it, man. I hope
Yeah.
y'all catch it.
Be accountable, understand your babies and your kids and prepare them how to live in this world being different. You know what I mean? Like, there are so many things that you can glean from that. Like we talked about earlier, just because you've known somebody for forever don't
Mm,
make them good. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like,
mm.
you gotta keep your head on a swivel. You gotta watch out even in your regular square lives. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. The lessons is there if we open our eyes to see it for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The lessons are there. I hope y'all watching and really just, I mean, of course, we watch it for the entertainment aspect or whatever. We're waiting on the other shows to come on too. But, some people said that this is like the weakest out of the other Power universe. But I'm saying, honestly, I got to look at it from a different perspective to say that BMF kind of stands on its own, to be
In
honest
this
with you.
season especially, I loved
This
season
season.
1. Season 2 faltered for me
Me
with
too.
BMF, but baby, 3 came back. To me, this is my favorite season so far.
And
So,
and yes, and I was looking forward to the season because I knew this was the rise of them in Atlanta and everything. I knew it was going to go to the music side. I knew it was going to go there. So I was waiting for this season to come, and I was looking forward to it. Just like you said, like to me, again, I think I said it before. The end of last season, season 2, was just like, I really didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And again, there's some things I don't like about this season, especially we talked about Henry. Like, Henry, it's time for you to go. I,
Tupac.
I appreciate the actress. But yeah, oh my God. You brought that back. Why did you
My
bring that
bad.
back? I was all
My
in
bad.
the yeah, no, you're right. You're right. No. Yeah, Tupac really just made me steamed. I was upset. You remember, y'all run it back. But there's more greater things in this, shout out to Angel. There's more greater things in this, what I'm saying, that we can take from. So I know we usually do it in the beginning. We didn't. So I'm going to ask you now, and everybody in the chat, shout out to y'all. Thank you for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Listen, what do you rate this episode? We didn't do that in the beginning. What do you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, Ashley?
I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna
All
give
right.
it an 8 all around. I want to say from story. I am deducting 2 points because of the weird moments. Like I said, I still think the karaoke thing was weird. I think
Weird.
Bryant dropping by there was weird. Remy really just pissed me off. Not,
Yeah.
come on now, bruh. And I was really hurt about Kevin, and I think that was just not even necessary. Also, I think them taking Amberson out so early didn't really give us a chance to really fully embrace her character or who she really was, right? We never got we met Amberson, but we didn't really get to know Amberson. So
Right.
for those reasons, I'm gonna give it a strong 8 though. A strong
Okay.
8.
Okay.
How
8
about
is
you?
good. 8 is good. I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9, even with the goofy parts. You know what I'm saying? Even with the goofball, even with the Henry, fighting, and I'm gonna give it a good 9 because of, shout out to Angel, and also because of the actual action scenes were done very well, very well, very well. Like, I swear, like I said in my first reactions, I swear I was watching like a bootleg Rambo scene. You know what I'm saying? It was just in the hood. But it was done and shot very well. I like, how everything was spraying all over the place. I like, the special effects and what they did was done very well. I swear I thought I was watching a movie. So yeah, that's why I gave it a 9, man. I usually don't give that high, but I gave it a 9. So, with 9s, we do 9s and above. We do, all of that good stuff. Yeah. So what you guys rated? I see you, Monique 69 Ways said an 8. Candy said 8.5. I appreciate you, Candy. I saw your comments. I appreciate you. You already know how we do. I appreciate all of y'all.
Can you talk about that though, Jay?
What's that?
Candy's comment, Bryant running and fast forward tickled me, baby. He got up. I ain't know he could run that fast. Once he rolled out of that car.
I forgot to talk about that. I
Baby.
talked about it the other night a little bit. Yo, when
He got
Bryant,
up.
before that though, before all of that, and let me take this down. Before all of that, let's talk about, because it was funny to me. You know, he got the cigarette lighter thing, whatever. He puts the cigarette in his mouth. He went through all of that, got out of that car, and still had the cigarette in his mouth.
Listen,
Still, that was funny.
that's that old school.
He a G. You know what I'm saying? He rolled out there and pew, he was gone. He was gone. That was, yeah. I've never seen him run that fast.
You think they put him in fast forward though, for real? Like, do you think the edit was?
It did look like that. It did. What you trying to say? That man can't run? What you trying to say, man?
Oh no, he got up. Like he got up. He was running.
It did, right? He was yeah, it was a 9 for you, Samara. Yeah, 9. Yeah, 9. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. We appreciate you for real. We appreciate all of y'all for hanging with us for real. I hope we touched on some things today. I hope we have, just we try to have fun at the same time, kind of like talk about the serious things as well. But yeah. I hope we covered everything. Did we cover everything? What did we forget, family? Candy, you mentioned it, cigarette and all of that. Is there anything that we missed that we didn't talk about? Drop it in the chat. But I think we covered everything, right? I think we did.
I think we covered the most key pivotal moments.
Right. All right. Yeah. Then we go see Green and Green again. Yeah,
he not done yet. We're going to see him again.
Okay. Well, you said the other night he had tetanus.
Well, I said...
Because
they, and that's the one thing we didn't talk about, because they felt free, honey, all in the whatever Princess Palace or whatever Platinum Palace, all on the stage getting bucky naked on that hard chair. Yep. They felt free and liberated. That's why I thought he had tetanus and might be in a facility getting healed, because y'all feel real free. Did you take over the club? Is it hijacked? Is it yours? Right. And then that begs the other question, Meech, if you now running the place, why did Remy them feel so free to come in? Like I
don't think he's running the place. Angel said, I spoke to the owner to lock down the club. So he don't run the place. He don't run the place. They just up in there throwing money around. Nah, they don't own Platinum Palace. They was just up in there throwing money and, giving back to the single moms of America. You know what I'm saying? He was giving back to the community by throwing them ones. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Maybe
you do.
I understand what Greenie does then. So does he manage the club?
Greenie is the guy that washes the money, but he also pimps girls. That's what he does. He's the pimp. Yeah.
Got that ism. Okay.
Right. So he brings the girls in the club. He pimps them out to all these people. Yeah. And then he probably breaks off the owner with a little something to bring the girls up in there, because the girls are attracting. So he probably got to deal with the owner of the club.
Got you.
He was
a bad pimp. He ain't a good pimp at all.
Nah, but he looked like he owned Magic City. Remember, he was in the back and he had stuff on the wall, so he had a desk. Remember from that first episode?
Yeah, but then he took him over. He said, "But let me take you over here
to Platinum Palace." So he probably owns Magic City, but he doesn't own Platinum Palace. But everybody's at Platinum Palace. You know what I mean? Right? He's the financier. Yeah. So he got some money in it. Yep.
Well, then he really ain't gone, because he gonna be back to see about his investments. If he really on that pimping like he say he is, he can't tolerate the disrespect. It won't go well for him. So he gonna try to make a move at some point if he's really on that pimping.
If he's still down with Glock, I think he has the protection of Glock. Well, maybe he doesn't, because
that's what we didn't talk about.
Yeah,
we didn't talk about that, Jay.
Let's talk about it.
We didn't talk about Stack's end.
We didn't. Oh my God!
Because I think that's how Greenie gonna end, though. That's my prediction. I think Greenie gonna go out just like that.
Yeah. I mean, probably. Were you happy with that? Were you happy with Greenie's demise?
Because I knew, Stacks, because I knew that was going to happen, because we knew Glock has such a strong disdain for all American Black folk. Like, he do not like, and he was like, your purpose was served or not, you know what I mean? And that was the end. I absolutely knew that it was going to happen sooner or later. I didn't know it was going to happen immediately, but I guess it was the perfect place to drop the body, because there's bodies everywhere, so we don't have to worry about disposing of them. So yeah, and Stacks deserved it.
Right.
He
Right,
deserved.
right. You a little snake, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we had to pop the snake, pop. I mean, you know, the body was like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm saying they did a good job with the spraying and everything else like that. Like it was done
That
very
was the best
well.
acting he did in the whole show. No
I
disrespect.
think that was a
2
different
Chainz.
guy. I think it was a different guy. If you look
Oh, 2 Chainz. I thought 2 Chainz was the one that did the
when
whole
when
blah, blah,
he
blah, blah, blah.
dropped, when he dropped, that was 2 Chainz. But the guy, you could
Oh,
tell by his face on this. Like I looked
he
at
ain't
everything,
even
the side of his
I
face.
was trying to give him credit, Jay. I said it was the best
Nah,
acting he did the whole
nah, nah. We ain't gonna give him that. That was a stunt guy. You know what I'm saying? That was a stunt guy. It was a different dude. You know, all right.
Ooh,
It was a little tiny Tubi moment. Like if you really look and you see the guy's face that's getting popped, it's a different dude. You could tell. Like the
man.
wig fit different. It was a little tiny Tubi moment. You know what I mean? Because Tubi, they put a light skinned guy in, and then when it's done, it stacks and he's
I
brown
need to
skinned.
get on Tubi. I've not watched I don't think I've maybe watched one Tubi movie in my life. I need to hop on Tubi and see what's
There's
popping
some
over
there's
there.
some things on there. This, they've gotten better. They've gotten better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I watch that when I don't watch everything else. When I want something different and something just not well done in some ways, that I
You
watch
wanna
that.
laugh? Is that what you're trying to say, Jay, when you
Um,
wanna laugh?
they got some pretty good shows on there. Shout out to all the actors on there. You know what I'm saying? They got some pretty good joints on there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Candy to me be hitting. Yeah,
I need
they
to
got
check, yeah.
Erica Mena's on there. They got some actors on there. My man Rayon Lawrence, who played
Stop
K9
it.
in
Stop, pause.
here.
You said
Yeah.
Erica Mena's on there. They got some actors on there. What
No,
did
that
you
was
mean?
Erica Mena's on there, period. They got
Oh,
some
okay. I
actors
was
on
like,
there. It was a period.
I
It
said,
was a
"Is
little
she an
space.
actress
I
now?"
talk
Okay.
fast. Trust me, I talk fast. I talk fast. It was Erica Mena, period. There's some actors on there, like my guy Rayon Lawrence, who plays K9 in BMF, and he has a
Okay.
movie coming out with the guy from the Oval. And the stepmother series, was decent. Yeah, some
Let
stuff
me
on
see what's happening with that.
there.
But
Tubi, yeah,
now, is there a world, and this is gonna probably I just have one question for you about BMF season 3.
just
Is
one.
there a world where Glock and Meech can exist in the same space
No,
peacefully? Okay.
no. No, I watched the interview and shout out to the Spot Real Talk. I was on their show, so check them out. We did an actual recap of this episode right here, but they said they interviewed the guy who plays Glock, and he's actually Haitian, like Haitian for real. And he mentioned how of course, it's the first Black Republic, right? And he mentioned how and I grew up with Haitians as well, and could be very docile people, but if you push them and you violate, they gonna kick back real hard, and there's no stopping with them. And I know personally because I have friends who are Haitian. So I don't think Glock in this world, as you asking this question, I don't think he'll ever give Meech an opportunity. I think the only
Dang.
way for Meech and T and BMF to get through this is they got to take Glock and the MKs out somehow, some way. They may have to call on Loco, man. They may have to call on Loco.
That's the only way,
Yeah.
because we're gonna have to get into that. What do they call it in the Central and South America? That guerrilla warfare. They gonna have
Mhm.
to get into some stuff like that, like Griselda, something. He gonna have to
Yeah,
bring them people.
absolutely.
Loco gonna
Uh,
have to bring them people and the weaponry
yeah,
if that's
like
gonna happen.
it's so I was saying this too. At this point, because Remy's still alive and all his entire neighborhood is shredded to pieces,
Mm.
Remy and whatever crew he has left, they're gonna have to get down with Meech. They're going to, because we still got the PA boys and Hoops and Sterling. They the ones that kind of fended off the MKs to get Meech and Terry out of there,
But what does
right?
that power dynamic look like? What can that look like, Remy and Meech on the same team? What do
Run the show. He is, because there's nothing else that Remy has. The whole
make a
community is
move,
now going against Remy because Remy didn't protect
protect
him the
them.
way he said. Little boy, gone, unalive. What? You know what I'm
You were
saying?
supposed to protect
The
us. Yeah.
superstar, super young, the young superstar of the community, and you didn't protect us, bro. Like you said you would.
But
He
does
got
he
to
fall in line with Meech? Because I mean, Meech would open the door, but would Remy? Well, and then I don't know. Is there too much that's happened? Remy done did too much.
Well, again, like Meech, the way I see it, Meech is very diplomatic, right? that's the reason why he's like, he'll take people back in. If you remember from season 1 and season 2, he took B Mickey back in. That's why
Well, Big
Terry was like,
Mickey.
this looked like B missing again when he was talking about Stacks. Because Meech wants everybody to win.
We
But he'll
can't
be
compare
very
B Mickey to Stacks though.
Yeah. He just, that's what T said. But Meech is very
T-
strategic and he wants major expansion. He has a huge vision. So he's going to make Remy bow down, but he's going to make sure Remy is going to benefit in one way, shape, or form and get the community back up. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Yeah.
And then he's going to be like, you are still going to run your territory, but you're just going to be under me.
So will it all be forgiven? His friend who Remy took out, all of that. Is that
I
going to
don't know.
be water under the bridge? Is this going to be a temporary piece? You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
may be temporary until, further notice. Like, I'm going to give you an A until you F up, and then you're going to get a B, C, D, and before you get F'd. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do. I really do that in life. Like, I give everybody an A until you start effing up, and then you're going to get a B, C, D, and then
you take him down a grade.
you're going to be F'd. That's how I move. But yes, these are good questions, man. Shout out to Sweet P with the good questions. And I see you guys in the chat, man. Like, let me see what you say, Candy. Said episode 1 gave me the idea that Remy and Meech would team up. Yeah, exactly. The trailer gave me the idea as well. That's why I predicted it. When I did see them, facing off, I was thinking that was going to happen, because if they facing off and they ain't pulling, then yeah, there's got to be some type of treaty going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's see how it goes. What's up, Ronnie Rivers? What's going on, Ronnie? Definitely hit that like button. Appreciate you for coming through. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate it. What'd you say, Candy? Candy said, Glock made me think of the dude from Bad Boys 2. You are not welcome here. Right? That's how he said, you are not welcome here. That's how you talk like that, with the accent today. I'm trying to get the Haitian accent without the Spanish. It's hard.
Speaking of Bad Boys, have you seen the trailer?
I did.
I have not watched it yet. I'm like, the people done pissed me off so bad with the Good Times remake trailer. I'm not even ready to look at the Bad Boys yet. I'm like, y'all making me tired. I don't know.
Yeah. We gonna see all that stuff. Listen, fam, we gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it going. This was BMF, but of course, you're gonna see more of us, right? So, Ashley, Sweet P, tell them what's going on tomorrow and what's going on for the rest of the week. Let them know.
Okay. Hey, y'all. So tomorrow we have Diara from Detroit, and we're playing catch up because we reviewed just the first episode last week. So this week we are catching up. So we'll be doing episodes 2 through 4. So it'll almost be like a marathon live, but it will be early. It'll be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come and join us as we talk about Diara from Detroit, episodes 2 through 4, honey, because it's a whole mess. Later this week, I'll be doing my March hits and misses, what I'm looking forward to for the month of April. And we'll be talking about some new shows, honey, because I watched some shows yesterday. And yeah, we're going to talk about them. But yeah, as always, thank y'all in the chat. Thank you for riding with us for like an hour and 48 minutes. We so appreciate. Be sure to like the host's video, show Jay some love because he always comes through. Let's take a moment to just, appreciate, love on Jay a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he offers up his platform. He shows so much love to people who are up and coming and gives them a space. And I so appreciate that.
Oh, that was very sweet. Thank you, Sweet P. I will make sure I send that cash app to you later. Right?
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you. No, I really appreciate you for that. And appreciate all of y'all. We do. And make sure you go over to My Sweet Perspective, hit the like button on this right here. Make sure I'm gonna get you, Monique. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already to Ashley's channel. Listen, she's coming up. She's working real hard, watching a lot of shows. You see her. She's a hard worker. And again, you guys know I work with people who are putting in the work, and I respect her very, very much for just rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? You thanking me for rocking with you. No, I'm thanking you for rocking with me. Like we learn so much from each other and build with each other. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about here. So if you guys are loving what's going on, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you comment below. And again, show love always. What's going on? You already know, as she mentioned, DR from Detroit tomorrow. Monday, we'll probably be back with some final predictions for BMF episode 6. Now, again, I saw the trailer, man, and it was like 10 seconds. There wasn't a lot in the trailer. So hopefully when we get these picks, say we'll have more to go on and to talk about or whatever the case is. So, we're going to do that. And then, of course, we'll be back Wednesday for Ruthless Round Table. And I might have a special guest in the studio. You never know. In my studio, in VKJ studio. Yeah, it might be a special guest in the studio. We'll see what happens. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit the notification bell as well, family, because then you'll know when we upload everything, fam. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all the love. Candy Love, thank you again. And thank you to all my Blue Wrench squad for keeping these bugaboos out of the chat. These cats are crazy with the whole Diddy thing. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Again, we may come back and talk about that because there's a whole lot of new stuff going on.
Lord.
With Stevie J and 50 and
have mercy. Not Stevie.
Stevie
Not
J.
Stevie.
Stevie J want to fight 50, you know what I'm saying? Get in the boxing ring or whatever. I don't know. I think 50 gonna knock his old butt out. I don't know. But a lot going on. We're gonna come back with all of that, family. Definitely stay tuned. Any other last words for you, ma'am, from you?
No, I just appreciate you guys as always for always showing love. I am going to end up doing a live sometime this week, y'all, because I need to do just a live, honey, not about nothing, just chewing the fat and talking. And I want some mods on my channel. I need some mods too. So,
Word up.
yeah.
Well, you got your ladies. You got the law firm of, I forgot the name. So you already got a little crew
Johnny
gathering.
May Cochran and Associates.
You know what I'm saying? Latoya, Monet 69 Ways, Candy Love. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all family here. We appreciate y'all, family. Thank you for rocking with us. Till next time. Salute.
Bye, y'all.